If he left you, you're probably replaying everything in your mind. The last words, the silence after, the way the world suddenly felt colder, even if the sun was still shining. You're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering, what did I do wrong? You pick up your phone, scroll through old messages, and your heart aches at how close you once were and how far apart you are now. I want you to take a deep breath, because there's something you need to hear today, and it might just change everything. Maybe your friends have told you, just forget him. Maybe they've sent you inspirational quotes or told you to focus on yourself. And while all of that is nice, it doesn't touch the ache you feel when you realize the future you imagined with him is gone. Because this isn't just about him leaving, it's about losing the story you thought you were living. I know right now it feels like the end, but before you give up, before you start believing the lies your pain is telling you, I need you to hold on to this one truth. His choice does not define your worth. Read that again. Let it sink in. Because when a man walks away, our minds start writing stories that aren't true. I wasn't enough. If I had been prettier, smarter, funnier, he would have stayed. I'll never find love again. These are not truths. These are wounds speaking. I promise you, the moment you realize that his leaving says more about him than about you, you will feel something shift inside. It's not about dismissing the pain. It's about reclaiming your power. Because this one thing changes everything. In the next moments, I'm going to walk you through how to see this breakup not as the end of your story, but as the opening scene of your comeback. And when we're done here, you'll look at yourself in the mirror and see a woman who didn't just survive being left. You'll see a woman who rose because of it. Let's be honest, when someone leaves us, our mind turns into a crime scene. We go over every detail, searching for the clue that explains why. We replay conversations, analyze texts, remember the way he looked at us, or didn't. And without realizing it, we start blaming ourselves. We convince ourselves that if we had been better somehow, he wouldn't have walked away. But here's the truth. You need to hold on to. Love is not something you earn by being perfect. It's a gift freely given, and when someone takes it away, it's not a reflection of your flaws, it's a reflection of their choice. Some men leave because they're scared of commitment. Some leave because they want something different. Some leave because they're not ready to love anyone fully, not even themselves. You could have been the most beautiful, loyal, loving partner in the world, and he still could have left. Why? Because his leaving says more about his heart than about your worth. Now, listen carefully. Every minute you spend blaming yourself is a minute you lose building the life you deserve. And you deserve a life where you're loved without conditions, without hesitation, without fear. When you keep replaying the pain, you trap yourself in the moment he left. But when you start speaking truth over yourself, I am enough. I am worthy. His choice does not define me. That's when you start breaking free. I'm not saying it's easy. Healing takes time. But the most dangerous thing you can do right now is to let a single person's decision make you doubt the beautiful, unique, irreplaceable person you are. So, here's the challenge. For the next 7 days, every time you feel the urge to blame yourself, stop and say out loud, I release his choice and I reclaim my worth. Say it until your voice gets stronger. Say it until your heart starts to believe it. Because when you do, this changes everything. When you've been left, it can feel like the ground under you has disappeared. But here's the truth. you can build something stronger in its place. Today, I want to give you 3 powerful steps that will help you rise again. Steps I've seen transform not just heartbreak, but entire lives. Step 1. Protect your mind. Your thoughts are the seeds of your future. If you let negativity and his absence live rent-free in your head, you'll grow more pain. But if you start feeding your mind with truth, with encouragement, with reminders of your worth, you'll grow hope. Practical tip: write down 3 affirmations and keep them where you'll see them every morning. Example: I am enough. My future is still bright. His leaving doesn't end my story. Step 2. Care for your body. Heartbreak can drain your energy, but moving your body, walking, stretching, working out tells your brain you're alive, you're here, and you're still moving forward. Practical tip: commit to just 10 minutes a day, even if it's a slow walk while listening to your favorite song. Step 3. Feed your soul. This is where real healing happens. Your soul needs more than distractions. It needs truth, peace, and connection. For some, that means prayer. For others, meditation, journaling, or moments in nature. Practical tip: each day spend 5 minutes in stillness. No phone, no noise, just you, breathing, and letting peace in. When you start protecting your mind, caring for your body, and feeding your soul, you begin to rise. And every single step forward, no matter how small, is proof that you're not stuck where he left you. Remember, his exit is not your ending. It's the start of a chapter you're about to write yourself. Every heartbreak leaves a choice. Stay where it broke you, or use it as the starting line for your comeback. Think about the women who inspire you, maybe a friend, a sister, or someone you've only seen online. They didn't become strong because life was easy. They became strong because life tested them, and they refused to stay down. Your story isn't over. And yes, I know you might not feel ready. I know you might still cry at night. But healing isn't about pretending you're fine. It's about taking one small step each day toward the life you deserve. Repeat this: I will not let one person's choice rewrite my future. Today, maybe your step is getting out of bed and taking a walk. Tomorrow, maybe it's making a new plan for your goals. Each step is proof you are moving forward. And with each step, you are writing a new chapter, one that's no longer about him, but about you. I want you to imagine a year from now, you look back at this moment, and instead of pain, you feel gratitude, because this heartbreak didn't destroy you, it rebuilt you. The truth is, what you choose to do after he leaves matters more than the fact that he left. Your worth didn't come from him, and your future doesn't depend on him. Remember this: I was enough before he came. I'll be enough after he's gone. So take a breath, stand up, decide that today is the day you take your life back. Because when you let go of the need for his approval, when you release the weight of his leaving, this changes everything.